Welcome to Celebrate Aging. I'm Vicki Marthaler, your hostess today here on the Ecumen Detroit Lakes campus. And if you've had any opportunity at all to come visit or to drive around the campus, you'll see that changes are taking place. We are under construction, or I guess more carefully we could say we are under destruction right now. When you come to visit, especially Emmanuel Nursing Home, you will see in the entryway a little schematic of some of the changes that are taking place, are undergoing change right now, and the hopes of what it will look like in about a year and a half, maybe two, hopefully a year and a half if all goes well. We have hired a company and made plans, and a whole wing, it's called Birch Wing, or if you've known Emmanuel for a long time, the East Wing has now been totally taken down. And especially on North Shore Drive, if you've noticed big trucks driving in and out, they have been hauling away the debris from the rooms that have been taken down. I have to say that some of our residents have enjoyed sitting in empty rooms on one of the wings and watching through the window the big machinery that has taken down walls and ceilings and lifting it up and putting it into the truck bins so that all of the debris can be taken away. And we're clearing that ground so we can build and provide for the next 50 years of giving care. Yes, Emmanuel has been here for almost, next year we'll celebrate our 50th. 50 years of being in this community, 50 years of caring for people. And as time goes on, we all know things change. And we want to provide more complete and care that for the next 50 years, so we have to build and do things a little differently. One of the big changes that we're experiencing here due to construction in the nursing home is that the living quarters are changing. Obviously, if you take down a whole wing, the residents have to be moved to different places. When I began here 18 years ago, it was common practice, in fact it's been common practice for a long time, that as nursing homes were built, they were built to accommodate probably 2 residents to a room, maybe 3, but 2 for sure. And over the course of my time here at Emmanuel, it has been a desire and something that we hold dear is that residents should be able to have their own space. And so we've had created over 90 private rooms where the residents can have their own space and their own things. We've even bought bigger beds so that they don't have to be on the little skinny hospital-sized bed, but on a roomy bed, a comforting bed that they don't have to worry about rolling off of. They can turn over with ease. Well now, because one whole wing had to come down before it could be built up, the residents have been making some sacrifices and coming together to be paired up with a roommate again. And now with the bigger beds, you can tell that quarters are a little cramped. And so we're needing you as volunteers to continue to come and visit, to lift spirits, to continue to remind us that we're building for the next 50 years, and that what we want to do is good and well. Well, in our preparing for next summer, because we'll be celebrating our 50th anniversary, providing care in this community, I've been looking at some of the history that we have. There was one time a book that was published on a regular basis called Living History. And I'm not sure that I have all of them. So if you do have any of these books lying around your house, tucked in a corner or drawer, we'd love to have you bring them in that I could look through them. And I even found in 1983 a calendar was made. Now, a calendar for the year, a calendar dedicated to the residents past and present. And they have such great pictures on each. I wanted to show this one especially because, you know, now we have a chapel which will continue to serve our residents. But there was at one time, before the chapel was built, residents were brought over to Trinity Lutheran Church for church. And you can see that the wheelchairs were lined up in the aisle there at Trinity. And so I'm thinking, what a wonderful change that has taken place over the years now that we have a chapel. And I wanted to show you another great picture. You've maybe seen this one before. Here's the residents going down onto North Shore, and they're actually fishing. Now, of course, that wonderful program in town called Let's Go Fishing. We have a pontoon boat that's available to us with that program. And this summer, every Monday, our residents went out on the pontoon to go fishing. And another picture here reminds us of how things have changed, especially for women. Here, there are two women playing croquet. How many people remember the game croquet? And of course, look at how they're dressed. Their dresses with their nice coats on. And I'm thinking, well, that's certainly a change. I don't know that I've ever played croquet all dressed up. So it's fun to look through these, to see the changes, to know that changes continue, because changes bring about good things too. And in our planning and our preparing for the next 50 years, we are building a wonderful, what we call a wellness center. And our therapy department is going to be expanded and made into one big unit. Right now, they're kind of scattered about. They have a certain work area on the lower level and an exercise and a therapy room on the main, and one's down this wing and one's down that wing. And so there's going to be one big therapy center created on our new plans, and how wonderful that will be. And it's not just for people who have come because they've had hip surgery or knee surgery, or they've had a cardiac thing and they need cardiac rehab. It's going to be obviously for you in the community if you need a service like that. But it'll also be for our residents who live here, who want to continue to be strong and well and to have good stability. So we're very excited about our new wellness center. There's even going to be a room where you can talk with your doctor. Maybe your doctor's in the Mayo Clinic. We're going to have teleconferencing and some of the state-of-the-art offerings for us here who live in rural Minnesota, not just for the people in the cities, but also for us too. Now, we are going to have a groundbreaking, and we are going to invite you. We want to invite you. We want you to come. It's going to be Thursday, September the 12th. Thursday, September the 12th. It's going to be at 3:30 in the afternoon. And of course, we'll have the area dignitaries here and gold shovels. And we will have a blessing, a program, a presentation, a blessing and a prayer as we undergo this construction project. And we invite you to come, because you are the reason that Emmanuel is here. The community built Emmanuel. And now that we've expanded over the years to be an Ecumen Detroit Lakes campus, we invite you, continue your support, and we want you to come and be a part of this groundbreaking. So it's September the 12th. It's a Thursday. It's at 3:30 in the afternoon. And there'll be refreshments, of course, too. But we want you to come and be a part of this groundbreaking. Be a part of celebrating the 50 years, almost 50 years that we have been here, and looking forward into the next 50 years as we continue to care for people. And as you look through your things at home, if you do have any of these living history little magazines, they have pictures and excerpts about people. I know one is they did on the 20th anniversary. They did a really nice one in color, and it's very extensive and very good. But if you do have, I only have a couple, and I know there were a few more that were printed. And if you do have any of these, please bring them, that I could look through them as we write up a good history for our next year when we have a celebration celebrating our 50th anniversary. So Emmanuel is here. We're making changes. We're providing for the future. I'd like you to just keep track. We have a website, and you might want to check on the website to see what some of the changes. We're putting pictures on there. We have a construction blog, a lot of things going on. So we welcome your support. We ask you to continue to hold us in prayer, and remember the residents as they're sacrificing for the next 50 years too, all kind of having roomies. Maybe that's a college thing too. We'll have to think about that. Well, this is Vicki. We're continuing to celebrate aging, and we're wishing you a great day.